My ex is too stubborn to come back. Hello, you beautiful people. It's me, TopicEx, with another video here. Just want to start off by saying thank you so much for subscribing and joining me in this community that is being built up. Lovely people. If you want any help from me, then all my links are in the description below. Okay, moving on. The topic for today is my ex is too stubborn to come back. I've had so many people reaching out to me and so many emails coming through saying, listen, my ex ain't coming back. They're too stubborn. He's too proud. She's too proud. They're too stubborn. Listen, we have to work from the beginning on this, because you will find that they're only stubborn, right, because you're pushing. They're only stubborn because you're trying to persuade them that you have changed and you want them back. And so they're turning their back on you. They're crossing their arms and like, no, I'm not. You know who you're dealing with? Christ, it's me. I'm not coming back. You will find that if you pull away, right, this stubbornness, that for some reason they are stubborn, this stubbornness will actually work in your favour. Well, how will it work in our favour? Well, you will find them getting very angry within themselves. Why haven't they reached out? Stubborn people like to be in control, guys. That's as simple as that. Hell, you can't even really have an opinion with a stubborn person because they're like, no, I'm right, you're wrong, deal with it. Trust me, guys, I've had an ex, one of my exes, was very stubborn. There was no way, even if I'm telling her that this colour is blue, she will swear down it's red. All right? Stubborn. Argumentative all day long. And it didn't work out for us. We split up. But, 3 months later, she reached out again. Because this stubbornness, I wasn't feeding fuel to it. I wasn't giving her a chance to be stubborn with me through the breakup. And so she reached out and, we played the game. Simple as that. Message come through. I said, who's this? I knew who it was. She was like, oh, you've deleted my number then. Don't worry about it. Anyway, a few texts went by. We got back together and it didn't last. Probably lasted about 4 months. But this is what I'm trying to say is, this is another part, because sometimes, guys, two people are just not meant to be together. Yes, you have the hurt and the pain because you want them. And a lot of the time, it's we want what we can't have. And the more that we can't have it, well, fuck me, we want it even more. What we're missing out on. This is our goal now. This is our aim. I want. But sometimes you've got to step back and go, you know what? We are not meant to be together. This is not the path for us. Simple as that. Or it's not the path for me, And you will find that something better, hell of a lot better, will come along. Not that you are in that frame of mind to think like that, but you will, through time, you will actually look onto that situation. Once you meet someone else, go, fuck me, that was a lucky escape. And you will. But I know you're in this frame of mind right now, so we're going back to that frame of mind. Now, the more that you push on a stubborn person, let alone if it wasn't a stubborn person, they would run anyway. They've made up their mind. But a stubborn person would be like, how dare you? I've moved on. I've gone now. This is me. Deal with it. That's kind of behaviour, stubborn behaviour. But if you go, right, okay, we're playing the game, let's do it, and pull right away, there is still a very high chance that a stubborn person will come back. It frustrates them because they are not in control. And that's the key thing there. They are not in control now. Their stubbornness has been eaten away at them very slowly. and they're like, well, I'm not reaching out. But then once they start to feel that, fuck me, you ain't reaching out, the timeline has gone past the chances of you reaching out to them. And what you will find is this stubbornness will grate on them, and they will be so frustrated, and they will go, right, I need to know what's going on now. I need to know what my ex is up to, because they have not reached out to me. I'm a stubborn person. I like to be in control. So I'm going to control this situation. I'm going to put the feelers out and just see where I stand. So, then I know. Can you see what I'm saying there? The stubbornness actually can work in your favor. Believe it or not. So when people come to me and they say, listen, my ex-girlfriend, my ex-boyfriend, they are so stubborn, they won't reach out. It works in your favor, all right? It does. So all you've got to do is stick to the videos, stick to the plans, and get on with your life. Literally, do not wait. And I want to highlight that. Do not wait for anyone to reach out to you. Do not wait and sit there for your ex to reach out to you. You've got to accept the breakup, and I will be doing a video about that soon. Accept it and move on. That's what you need to do, because we're working with your own mental health now. We don't want you to be waiting for something. We want you to move on. So you've got to do these steps to move on. We don't want to be waiting for anyone. If they're stubborn, they're stubborn. If they're not, they're not. We don't want to be waiting. All right? I've come off track a little bit now because I feel I need to address that. But your ex, if they're stubborn, just still do the same things. Because the more you add fuel to these flames, you will find your ex getting more stubborn and turning away and crossing their arms and going, no, it's done. It's over. I'm never coming back. But if you're taking away their power by going, okay, right, it's over, I'm going to pull back, you're not giving them the chance to put themselves on this pedestal of stubbornness. We're saying to them, okay, be stubborn and pull away. You cannot convince anyone if they've made up their mind that they broke up with you. You can't convince them in that present time. You can't, even if they're stubborn or not. If they're stubborn, you definitely can't, right? So whatever the character of your ex is, you've still got to do the right things and not get into a frame of mind when you're like, nah, it's over. It's over. They're stubborn. They're not coming back. Listen, it's over. You're right. It is over. But it doesn't mean, even though you feel like it, there is always a chance that your ex will reach back out to you. You just don't push for it. It's as simple as that. You accept it, you pull back, stubborn or no stubborn. And you will find that this will work in your favor. So I'm just doing a video here today to urge you, listen, if they're stubborn, it doesn't matter. It can help you, all right? It's as simple as that. So just don't even let it creep in your head. Because if you do, you will think, fuck me, I've got to work harder because there's a time slot where I need to get in there and convince them to come back because they're so stubborn. I've got to work harder and trying to convince them to come back to me. They are all the wrong things to do, guys. And I know your anxiety is pushing you to do this, but you really have to sit back, listen to these videos or other people and just pull right back, disappear and give your time to think and process it yourself. Don't rush in, all right? There is no timeline. There is no slot to try and get it. There is no push, otherwise you're going to lose them forever. even though your brain's telling you all this, you haven't got to chase, convince. There is no time slot on any of it. So pull right back, give your own brain time to process it and think of the right things to do. You're not going to lose anything from doing it. It's a win-win situation. And that's what I'm telling you. Anyway, I hope I've helped you out in some way. You're all beautiful people, and I will see you later.